UFC 파이트 나이트 브랜던 앨런 대 폴 크라이그 TVN 스포츠.
A lot of kickboxing accolades and credentials.
You'll see Saki go early to the leg, then go to the body, then go high. There it is. And then that'll set up his left hook, which is what he's really wanting to land.
Stiff left lands for Roundtree Jr.
Roundtree needs combinations, just like he did there. The second Saki comes, combinations.
Roundtree Jr., a natural striker. Going to be interesting to see how early he shoots tonight. Landed the right hand there.
Yeah, Roundtree's throwing some heat, but staying in the pocket against a guy like Gokhan Saki and just turning this into a kickboxing fight is very dangerous.
And I think that really it's just a matter of time. That's the problem when you do straight stand up. Oh, he's got him! Big left hand! And that's it. He looks hurt, guys. That's it. As we were saying, Joey, that's right. Stop him.
Unbelievable.
And that's the problem with 4-ounce gloves. Anybody can get knocked out.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khalil Roundtree Jr.
Pettis out of the orthodox stance and what?
And there's the kick.
And that's not worrying about takedowns is what that is. That's him going back to his normal striking, saying if you take me down off these kicks, I don't care, I'm gonna go back to jiu-jitsu. And right away he's trying a submission. Let's see how he does with the giant Chiesa on top of him.
In between the two of them, but you're seeing massive pressure and strength from Chiesa and technique. And he's trying to punch to create openings for submissions.
If there was ever a bad timing for a takedown, it was at the beginning of the fight for Anthony Pettis. But now we see the roles have switched. Pettis takes the back, and let's see what we can do here with Pettis.
Seatbelt, Bobo. Yeah, for the Kimura. Pettis has got to look out for that right arm. That's in a very bad position with an incredibly strong guy and no sweat. He's got to keep his hands together and not let Chiesa yank that thing up. Oh, man, that's not good. Look at that. Beautiful recovery. Oh!
Chiesa throws a lot of kicks, has a good jab as well. He's always going to be underrated as a striker because of what his game is rooted in, but he can use his jab to enter. Nice sign there for Pettis, 2 minutes in.
And what I love about this for Chiesa is Chiesa's fighting the way he needs to, and Pettis is not.
Yeah, interesting that Pettis would choose to hang on here, especially when Chiesa wasn't holding on to him.
Knee to the body from Chiesa, changes levels yet again here.
And this is what Chiesa does best. He just smothers you. He keeps going striking low, and then he goes back to a single leg. He just hangs on you. It's just nasty.
Power takedown for Chiesa.
Pettis goes straight for the triangle. That's one of his best submissions.
Oh, look at that.
Chiesa smiles through it. A couple minutes ago, you saw a big wince out of Chiesa when Pettis foot stomped that right foot. Not sure if there was a pre-existing injury there, but big wince out of Chiesa.
There's another one. Outstanding. Hard leg kicks. And this is his distance. This is his range. This is where he wants this fight to take place.
Pettis loads up on the right hand here.
Yeah, but get out of there.
Right. So a couple takedowns on 5 attempts for Chiesa, but some good work from Pettis. Oh, just misses on the spinning attack there. And that closes the book on round 1. Oh, beautiful body kick for Showtime.
Oh, he tagged him. He hurt him bad. Oh,
Pettis following up with a knee.
Pettis looking for the choke. He doesn't have it, though. He's got to adjust and get it deeper under the neck. He had to let it go. And that's a big risk by jumping on a guillotine with a guy like Chiesa on top of you.
It's a risk, but it's one of those things that Pettis talked about doing. He said, I have to keep going for the submission. It's what I do. And now here he is again attacking.
Oh, he's adjusting his triangle.
That's
That is tight.
That is super tight.
And he's got an arm too. He's got it. He got it.
Showtime is back!
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a triangle armbar, Anthony Showtime Pettis!
Already a big cut on the forehead of Paul Felder.
That was the first punch that Mike Perry threw.
And anytime you get a cut on the top of your head like that, it's really miserable, especially at the beginning of the fight because the blood drains right down into your eyes. It's very annoying.
Apparently it was a headbutt. I believe you're correct. I believe Mike Perry's cut as well. Literally the first motion of the fight.
Well, the only time Paul Felder's ever been stopped, it was courtesy of a cut from Francisco Trinaldo back in 2016.
Be careful, that elbow, break elbow by Mike Perry. He throws a ferocious left elbow on the break. Oh, and there's a right elbow. He hurt Paul Felder with that. Hard shots to the body by Perry. I mean, you really see the punching power this guy carries. And Felder with an elbow of his own.
I kind of got away from my fundamentals. So when I got to New Mexico, I got back to my fundamentals.
Nice right hand by Felder over the top.
Cut doesn't seem to be too much of an issue.
Oh, he hurt him. Felder can take it.
Perry's, and this is what we were talking about. These guys are going to be winging elbows, slicing each other up.
Very nice counter right hand there by Perry.
Good hook. Watch that left hook. Felder's starting to find it. He's getting the timing for it. And look at Perry's right hand. It's down. That left hook is there, and that's one of Felder's best strikes.
Nice knee. There's that stall.
That was very
Big
nice.
uppercut.
That hurt the leg. When you eat those shots to the knee like that, it makes you think.
Oh, nice low calf kick as well. Felder getting loose.
Felder's looking sharp.
See how closely matched they are in terms of the total strikes landed and thrown. Perhaps some overthinking for Perry. He talked to us about his hips and his knees, the back leg being a little bit too stiff. Sometimes you get in your own head a little bit.
Well, it's going to take him a while. A nice elbow on the break again.
Perry goes to the spinning attack there. Final seconds of round 1. Good body shot from Perry.
Beautiful spin by Felder. Oh, what an exchange.
Nice shot. Look at him run his feet. Good defense, though.
And you may have caught when Duke Roufus asked for singles instead of home runs. Felder shook out that right hand. Potentially an injury there, so we'll see how much Felder throws that.
Nice leg kick there by Paul Felder. He isn't throwing a lot of right hands so far.
Seemed like he couldn't even fight for an underhook with it there as Perry picks him up and slams him back down.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. It looked like he was struggling to utilize it.
That was some serious power. I mean, Perry is strong, we know that, but that was just pure strength right there with that takedown.
Felder right back up to his feet. I think Felder's looking at a broken hand.
Which hand do you think?
The right hand.
Right hand.
Yeah, I don't like the way
he's holding it open. Real weird, right?
Yeah, he's not committing with it.
Could have hurt his arm on the spins too, maybe.
Oh, he got hit with a big elbow.
Perry's been landing those the whole fight.
And that is a welterweight elbow from Platinum Mike Perry. 90+ seconds gone by round 2.
You got to throw it so it looks like you're trying to land it, at least, even if it doesn't land. But he's using more jabs than he's used the whole fight.
Perry lands an uppercut and opens a huge cut on Felder.
He hurt him.
Ooh, bad. That punch landed heavy. Felder's cut dirty over the eye.
I want you to stop right there. I want you to
And
stop
Mark
right there.
Goddard's
Stop
going to
right
take a
there.
look at that cut immediately.
Look at me. Stay
And
on,
see Felder.
Stay there. Stay there. Come here. Back.
Right in the eye, too. That's going to be a pain in the neck to fight.
I like this doctor.
Unlike the cut against Francisco Trinaldo, this one appears to be in a better place in terms of preserving the vision.
Go, you go. Let's go.
And of course, Goddard, as the fighters resume the position, less than a minute to go in round 2.
Watch the elbow on the break. It's coming, you know that.
Yep, there it is.
It was a good try. He got the takedown, and that's what matters. It wasn't absolutely beautiful, but it was still a nice takedown.
And this is the wrestling and jiu-jitsu that Mike Perry was talking about that we rarely see from him. And he's in an excellent position for ground and pound here as Felder tries to get back up to his feet, particularly defending himself with that broken hand or injured hand.
Look how Perry's holding that bottom leg down when he's hooking it. That's the anchor that we've been talking about, Joe, and it just makes it ugly to get up.
Got to admire the toughness of Paul Felder, but he is wearing a mask of blood right here. They exchange elbows in the clinch.
Felder landed a nice elbow there himself. And there's a good cut on the nose of Mike Perry.
Don House did what he could with that cut of Paul Felder, with Perry attacking that area yet again.
Felder wants to throw that on, but it hurts. Ooh, goodness, he's tough. Keep throwing it. Perry, to me, looks very sharp like he did in the first couple fights we saw in the UFC. He's back to having some fundamentals, and he's back to what he started as. He kind of got away from what he did best, and you're seeing it again in this fight.
Well, he got caught with another left hook. Oh, jeez, he threw it again.
We talk about Perry being hardened. Paul Felder the same way, growing up in a tough Irish Catholic neighborhood in Philadelphia.
Ooh, he landed that elbow. That was a counter elbow by Felder. Look how he heads him off. He doesn't follow him. He heads him off. It's a big difference than staying behind him. That way he's keeping the constant pressure on Felder, right on his heels. Nice knee. And that's how you divert the pressure if you're getting put on your heels.
I don't think he's aware, or maybe his corner's not aware. Oh, he threw an uppercut there, even with that hand.
But a beautiful right from Perry, split the guard of Felder and reopened that cut.
And this is where it's an issue. He's essentially grappling with one arm here. And you can see it real clearly there. Mike Perry doing a great job here. Getting behind Felder, nasty knee to the thigh.
Hard to fight hands when one arm is broken. Under a minute now to go in this third and final round.
These are nasty knees. And he is really driving those home.
Yeah, he's an 8-point striker. Everything's hard.
Very smart fight by Perry. He didn't fight like he did the last couple that he's had losses. He fought intelligent with a game plan and used his weapons well.
Final 30 seconds of this one. Crowd trying to get behind both of these warriors here.
Felder letting it all hang out. How about the toughness of Felder in this fight? Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's an animal. Knee up the middle by Felder.
Still throwing the right. That arm is definitely broken, and he's still going, ladies and gentlemen.
Lands a left hook.
Oh, stop throwing that. Goodness. What a fight.
And an appreciative crowd here in Vegas as Paul Felder and Platinum Mike Perry go the distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Mike Bell scores the contest, 29-28, Perry. Dave Hagan scores it, 29-28, Felder. And Chris Lee scores the contest, 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Platinum Mike Perry.
Lewis with the first real crack.
And I like that Lewis is the one throwing it because he knows that that's not Ngannou's natural stance. So that's what you want to do, fire on it, make them use their defense where they're not comfortable.
How does Ngannou? Oh, Derek Lewis with the switch kick up high.
Derek Lewis hits really hard, so I kind of can't blame him. I'll tell you this, if there's one thing I would do if I was Ngannou after getting tired in my last fight, it was not throw too much to get tired. He's scared of getting tired after feeling that exhaustion. So he's conserving. I have a feeling in the second and third round he's going to start picking it up, but he's trying to pace himself.
Here's that jab. Nice long jab by Ngannou.
So to the surprise of many.
That's crazy.
5 of 18.
Yeah.
6 of 18.
Does that count? Well, you know, people oftentimes are not the same after a loss. And although it wasn't a devastating knockout, it was a humiliating 5-round domination at the hands of the champion. And we could be looking at the psychological effects of that as much as we're looking at respect for Derek Lewis. Talking to him.
See, look at him grab his back. You see Derek Lewis grab his back?
You guys need to engage. Don't get me involved. Make me take points from someone taking a back step. Do this on your own. Time to fight.
So that is a warning for timidity, Joe, from Herb Dean.
Yellow card in the Pride days, huh?
Yeah. Well, yellow card costs you money. This is just a weird warning. Pride had a good system. Here's a nice jab by Ngannou with 54 seconds to go. That's crazy.
And rarely do we see those warnings as Derek Lewis attacks the body, but oftentimes it goes to one fighter or the other for stalling, not both.
And he could, because he's getting outstruck. Technically, he's getting outstruck.
100%. If he doesn't win by knockout, he might very well lose a decision. We're in the old system, right? There's no 10-8s here unless something absolutely spectacular happens. So unless he does something amazing in the third round or stops Derek Lewis, we might be looking at the most boring heavyweight decision of all time. Well, this is terrible. With 3 minutes and 34 seconds left.
Another thing you got to add to the equation, Joe, is in other sports, when somebody loses, they kind of go against somebody who's not completely at the top of the weight class. And we got the top 5 guys that Ngannou's going right back into right after a loss. So it does change things a little bit with that. Not an excuse, but in boxing, you know, they'll get somebody not quite as good, and they'll be able to get some momentum back before they get to the top of the division.
Yeah,
he lost and went straight to the top of the division to somebody in the top 5. So.
Hands high.
Push him forward, Derek. Come forward. That's the chance. He's going back.
Outside the leg, right side. Right side attack.
He's on the left side. That's his uppercut side. Left hand is his uppercut hand.
Is an old school fight with Jens Pulver.
Not a record you want. Derek Lewis with a flurry. Less than 2 minutes here to go.
Less than 2 minutes to go. This is insane.
Can't remember. Oh, left hand for Ngannou lands.
Now they're going. There's a minute, 30 seconds left. Now they'll fight.
Oh, left hand for Ngannou. That got the Black Beast's attention. Couple knees now from Lewis.
I mean, they just marked the 10 seconds to go, and Ngannou still isn't engaging.
Oh, and Francis Ngannou throws a strike after the horn, and that is only going to lead to more boos from the assembled masses here in Vegas. Man, what a stomach.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Derek the Black Beast Lewis.
Cormier in the white, Stipe in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Miocic trying to close the distance here early.
And there's the clinch DC's going to look for. There's the clinch. He wants the clinch right when you see Stipe start throwing combos. Watch DC look for underhooks and to break the posture of Stipe.
Nice low kick by Daniel. Stipe has been landing a couple of hard chops. Ooh, big right hand by Daniel.
First clinch situation here, Dom.
Yeah, and it's because DC, notice how DC gives the underhook because he wants Stipe to grab him. He'd rather get in these types of scenarios early than be punching back and forth with Stipe. Create a wrestling match. That's where DC's comfortable. And Stipe looks very strong. This looks much stronger right here.
He's landing some big punches too.
It's going to work, guys. You want to stay there, show me something.
Miocic controlling his right wrist here. 2 minutes gone by, round 1 of a possible 5.
That's some tremendous strength to be able to hold on to DC's hand like that. And that might be shocking for DC. This is a real heavyweight.
Looked like DC landed a right hand on that ear. Stiff jab is there for Cormier.
You immediately could tell the size difference.
Watch those hands, guys. Keep the fingers
When they grab each other. That's where you could tell the most. And that's what I was saying. When you're grappling, this weight difference is huge.
Oh, nice knee from Stipe.
Stipe's hitting him with some really good shots. And these are probably some punches, other than Rumble Johnson, probably some of the hardest shots he's ever felt. Nice knee to the body there.
Looks like some swelling under the right eye of Stipe.
Watch the fingers, Daniel. Keep your hands
And something
closed.
that DC's coaches were all saying is he's hitting harder. The weight is making him knock people out more. We don't want to talk about it, but he really is knocking everybody out. So let's see, I mean, if the power really translates for him. And it looks like it is. He's already got Stipe a little bit cut in that eye from the jab and the uppercuts that he's throwing once he breaks the posture of Stipe in that clinch. Ooh, nice hook by Stipe.
Looked like maybe an elbow from Miocic. Nice combination from the champ.
And that's what I'm talking about. Stipe throws combinations. There's not a lot of heavyweights that throw combos like that.
Oh, he stunned him with that jab. And DC pops him a couple of times.
Already been more punches thrown.
Big 1-2 from Cormier.
So he's still doing that lean, Cormier, but he doesn't got to worry about a southpaw left high kick coming up to his face, so it's not even a threat.
Oh, looked like something caught Miocic in the eye.
I've already said 3 times, keep the hands closed. I know it's difficult when you're coming together and need the hands closed, okay?
So a stern warning from Mark Goddard,
Keep
who
the
said to
hand closed.
DC he's already warned him 3
Close
times.
the hand, Daniel.
And there's another warning from Mark Goddard. So we'll see if DC can break that habit here. 1 minute to go in round 1.
That was horrible. There's a switch kick to the body by DC. Oh, nice low kick by the champion. And that's something you don't see a lot from Stipe. Stipe does not throw a lot of kicks, primarily boxing based.
Miocic landed a significant right hand there.
Already more strikes landed and thrown during the entire Derek Lewis-Francis Ngannou fight. Oh, look at that, 1-2 by DC.
And then he clinches. Exactly what you got to do.
Oh, he got it
done! He got it done!
Daniel Cormier is the UFC heavyweight champion!
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout